A 42 millimeter is like what would be considered a men's watch. That's what I personally prefer. But so ladies, if you like the big face, I'd go for the 42, but that's just me. All right, if you like the big screen, then you want our showstopper. And this is from Sharp. We love Sharp. They're one of the biggest brand names in the industry. You already know that. This is our best price on any 55-inch Sharp. It's a smart TV as well, which is really awesome. It's free shipping. It's a little over $90 to get it at home. 588582. And Allison, I want to double check. Do we really only have a couple hundred of these? Oh, you're kidding me. So when available, we'll show you how few of these there are. This has to be the only airing of the day. So thank you. So there are only 300. Wowzer. Joe Harrison.
Shannon Smith,
these are
incredible.
Go, yeah.
I know, best price we've ever had on a 55-inch. And it's not only is it Sharp, it's Sharp AQUOS. So this is Sharp's better. Like every brand that's out there, they have a entry level.
Right, good, better, best.
Yeah, and then they have the best.
Yes.
You're looking at the AQUOS. This is the best when it comes to Sharp. So we love that brand, but now what happens when you get AQUOS, you get a better panel.
You do.
You get a better light. You get better contrast ratio. You get better, faster motions. You also get smart apps. So this is a smart TV too. We have all my apps that are built inside as well. It's incredible to be able to have all this content, multiple inputs that are on there, but it's really about that gorgeous picture that we love so much. When you end up getting an AQUOS TV, it's incredible to be able to have the type of video response that we love. Right now I'm plugging into my content, and then when I bring it up, it's just a gorgeous TV that you're gonna be able to enjoy because it's a better screen.
It is.
Most TVs, they are 1080p. You see a lot of high definition TVs that are out there in the marketplace, but they're not all made equally.
Okay.
It's what type of glass are they using? How is it being lit? So the biggest thing is the light. Like as you notice as we go from different scene to different scene, the light is even, the colors are even. The blue here looks the same that's the blue on the side of the Shannon's on. The reason why, most TVs are actually lit from the side. It's what they call side lit LED. The light comes from the edge, and as it pushes towards the middle, it can't quite make it, and this is like, ends up unfortunately being like a dead zone, where it's kind of grayed out, the contrast is poor, because the light's coming from the edge. What Sharp has done, it's what they call local dimming. Over the entire back panel, it's one big light, but it has different zones. Like this zone is lit up right now because it's nice and bright. This one's turned down a little bit. Each zone analyzes the image a couple times a second in order to give you that flawless experience. That's why when you look at this edge all the way over to that edge, it almost seems like it's a 3D TV, like it's popping off the screen, and it's all because it's a better type of light that we've included. So not only 1080p, but also that backlit LED.
You know, it's so funny because normally when I do presentations on televisions here at HSN, several times during the show I'll say, oh, let's lower the lights. We don't have to do a doggone thing with the lighting here. So
even with the bright studio lights glaring on it.
I gotta tell you, I'm impressed because normally when I do, I'm like, oh, but remember, you're gonna be watching it in a darker room than we are because we're in a television studio, on and on it goes. I'll tell you what, if this looks this good in our bright studio lights, when you see what it's gonna do and pop at home, you're gonna lose your minds. And to Joe's point, when you think about the cars, there's that automobile that does the 3 series, the 5 series, the 7 series, you know what I'm talking about. This is their 7 series. This is the top of the tippy top. We're paying to send it to you. It's $91 on your credit card. The really bizarre thing to me is Sharp, again, leader in the industry. This is their top of the line, but this is our, globally speaking, for us here at HSN, because we do other top brands, and of course we're celebrating HP this month. This is our lowest price on a 55-inch smart TV ever. And think about, because again, we do a lot of different brands under a lot of different names, under a lot of different price points. For us to say lowest price 55-inch smart TV ever, under any brand, with free shipping, with 300 of them to go around for a little over $900 on your credit card, that is pretty spectacular. That is fantastic.
Oh, absolutely, especially when you just think about price. The most popular screen size out there in America right now, is still a 32-inch.
True.
And you can find a lot of 32-inch TVs that are smart TVs that are high definition right around this price tag. When you look at it, it's almost really like taking 3, maybe 3.5 32-inch TVs and putting them right there on the side. Because as you're standing, you're like, wow, is that really a 55-inch? Look at the difference that you're getting when you step up from your 32 to your 55. It is almost 400% times the viewing area that you're getting. So it truly becomes that movie experience. I love this one. As you go from daytime to nighttime, a lot of times when you're looking at the darker colors, that's when it starts to get pixelated. That's when you start to see the fuzziness. Notice that everything is still that crystal clear. It goes back to that light that we have. It's also a better contrast ratio too. The contrast ratio is the difference between the lights and the darks. And if you have a really narrow contrast ratio, you really don't get that sharp definition. Look how stunning that is. Like, oh, I love this shot. When the entire cathedral is just lit up.
Cool.
I mean, that you can see the definition right there. And even though this is a 1080p TV, it looks like it's 4K. I mean, it looks like it's 3D because it's just popping right off the screen. And this is when you normally have those difficult parts.
For sure.
When you're low light, do you see any pixelization across there? It is crystal clear because of the color contrast, because of that, the way it's lit. But it also has something different. It's a motion refresh rate. Every TV has what they call a refresh rate. It's measured in hertz. And it's how fast those dots that are on the screen, how fast they refresh themselves to give you that type of color picture. And most TVs only have a 60 hertz refresh rate. This is twice as fast. This is 120 hertz. So when you're seeing all the action, when you see the different colors, there's no glare to it. There's no delay to it because it's twice as fast as most TVs. And keep in mind, this is all being done at the best price that we've ever offered, a 55-inch smart TV. And yes, it is a smart TV, which means that with the touch of a button, I even love the way they designed the remote. It has all your different quick keys that are on here. There is one home button that's on there that gives you access to all your different content.
Terrific.
But then down below, you have Netflix, you have Amazon, you've got YouTube, you have Vudu, you've got your directional keys, you have your number pad. This is now going to become your universal remote, so you just need one remote now to be able to control the TV. But it's also like typically when you get a smart TV, they have like 5 or 6 different apps that are on here. Here we're giving you dozens of apps. A lot of us have a Netflix account, no problem, we can watch our content there. Amazon, if you have a Prime account, you're ready to go there. My daughter loves watching cat videos on YouTube. You get sucked into watching hours of that. Then down below, if you want to hook this up to your home entertainment, you have Pandora, you have iHeartRadio. Between those two alone, you're probably having millions of songs that you can listen to. TikiLIVE, if you want to cut the cable bill, you can pay as little as $20 a month and you get dozens of channels, so it's a lot cheaper than your cable company. So many different programs and so many different apps that are included on here to really to take it up to that next level. And when you end up looking at a program like having Netflix, notice how fast and how responsive it is. Normally when you load Netflix, it says Netflix across the screen for like 45 seconds. There was no delay. Like it's instant, it's fast because the computer that's built inside that's running this has been updated. And it goes back to this being the AQUOS line. Everything has been updated from the screen to the contrast, even the processor to make your smart apps run even faster.
Well, and you know, and I hate to make this analogy, but I'm going to do it anyway. You think of the Black Friday televisions, and I've purchased them in the past. Actually, I've got one in my living room right now. It was a Black Friday TV. It was pretty close to this price. It is not a Sharp, and it's not a smart TV. So are there 55-inch TVs out there? In this ballpark price range, there certainly are, but they are not Sharp, and they're most decidedly not that AQUOS version. So you're getting the brand name that you love, you're getting the brand name, and really their reserve tier quality for a price that it's a significant price break for us. It's about $150 off. The only caveat to that is there are not thousands and thousands of these. This is your only opportunity. We're looking at a little over 300 of these to go around, and whether you're looking for that second television, whether you're looking to jump into the world of smart TVs, or if it's just time to upgrade the size, just the size alone, at at less than $100, it will pay for itself. It really will. And you're gonna love having that Sharp name at home. The other thing about this is, Joe, it's a really nice, sleek profile. It's almost pure picture. It's almost like edge-to-edge picture, which I love.
I absolutely love that too. Normally when you get TVs at under $1,000, they have a big, thick frame that's on here. brought one of them out here just to show you.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that, oh, it's a black frame that goes around, it's only 1.5 inches, but your eyes end up getting drawn to that black bezel that goes around it. When you see the difference, it's really like a third of the size compared to most TVs that are out there in the marketplace. It's about the size of a dime. My finger is actually thicker than the edge, than the bezel itself. So I love what Sharp has done. And this goes back to the quality of the AQUOS.
Yes.
Even the frame has been designed. They even added 2 footers on each side so you can tuck your DVD or cable box right underneath it to make it a cleaner experience. But like Shannon mentioned, when you look at this, when you just stand back about 5 feet, it makes it seem like it's edge to edge glass. Like it's just floating there, be able to give you that great experience. Also, it has mounts on the back side. If you want to mount this, you have that capability too. So it's mountable as well, all because that bezel has been upgraded that we're including today.
You know, just remember the only, caveat is we did not bring in tens of thousands of these. They're a little over 300. You might see an encore presentation of this via tape, at which case it may or may not be available. We've got the free shipping. The 6 flex pay is also something that we generally reserve only for today's specials, especially in this kind of price range. So I would really love to recommend it to you, whether it's a way for you to put your toe in the water when it comes to a smart TV, whether you've always wanted to upgrade from maybe that no-name brand. There is a reason that top-tier retailers, especially in AQUOS, can fetch a top-tier price, and that's just it. Even in the Sharp line, they have good, better, best. This is their premier category. So it almost sounds, it's almost disrespectful in a way for us to talk about it being the lowest price on a 55-inch, just because you're not compromising in terms of the top-tier quality.
You're exactly right. When you look at most TVs, a lot of TVs are out there that are 1080p. That's just the resolution. But there's so many more factors that have to go into giving you a movie quality experience. First off is how is it being lit? Well, this is what they call not edge lit technology, but it's all called backlit. Most TVs at this price, the light comes from the edges, the sides, the bottom, the base, and it can't penetrate all the way into the middle. So the middle ends up having like a shadow or more of a grayscale, kind of a zone around it. This one, look how white that snow is from edge to edge. The reason why is the entire back panel is one big light. But instead of just having the light turn on, they broke it down into local, what they call local dimming zones. So this zone will dim down a little bit because it's not as bright as that one. And it's analyzing the image, whatever you're watching, it's analyzing that dozens of times a second to make sure you have the absolute perfect light. That is one of the features that Sharp only includes in their AQUOS, the better light. That's what you're getting today. That's what gives you the darks and the lights, and it really gives you that sharp contrast ratio because they can control the individual different zones. The other thing they're going to give is a faster response time. There is something that they call a hertz. That's how they measure the response. Well, typically most TVs have a 60 hertz refresh rate. Now there are about 1 million different dots that are on this screen. They have to refresh themselves about 30 times a second in order for it to look that flawless. Do you ever watch, like maybe you watch the Olympics or watch baseball or watch a sporting event, and then all of a sudden it looks like there's a cape following the guy because there's like a trail. It's what they call a ghosting effect because the TV's not fast enough. Well, this isn't the 60 hertz, which is pretty common. This is the 120 hertz. It's twice as fast, so it doesn't matter what action you're watching, whether it's an action movie, whether it's a sporting event, it is an absolutely perfect experience because the refresh rate is twice as fast. There's also a bigger contrast ratio. Now the contrast ratio is the difference between the lights and the darks. If you have a really narrow contrast ratio, you end up with a lot of gray. You don't get that deep black. Well, this one, because it has a wider field of the contrast ratio, when you see the black, it looks like black. When you see the white, it's a crisp white. Those are 3 key features that really make a world of difference when it comes to a television. A lot of people think, oh, it's just the resolution. The resolution is just a small fraction of it. It's everything else when you put it together. It really creates a movie quality experience. And that's what we try to give you, because you can go to the movies and spend $20, $30 on just a couple people watching a movie, but now you have that movie quality experience right right here at your home, because it's all those extra features that we're giving you with the AQUOS series.
Absolutely, guys. I apologize. I know it takes a moment for the crew to do this. Can we dim the lights just a little bit more? Just, you know, I know we're getting ready. Michelle is going to be taking over with ProForm.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the gym, so apparently she's going to be burning calories for me. So I apologize. I know we're short on time in the hour, but just case in point, remember, we're broadcasting from a television studio, so we've got to, oh, thank you guys. I just to kind of put it in perspective, because this is probably still even a little bit brighter than you're watching a movie at home, to be honest with you, but at least it gives you more of a realistic vision of how this is going to pop in your home. And love that frame, love the AQUOS, love the Sharp name. As you can really see, it looks like an edge-to-edge movie theater.
Right.
And boy, that is a nice, crisp, clear picture, isn't it?
It's beautiful, and especially when you see the pop of color that comes in there.
Wow.
I mean, it's so realistic when you're standing in front of it. It almost seems as if we're looking through a window, not necessarily watching a television. And it's almost like you can go out and just give her a high five right there, because she's right there. And the other great thing is it has a wider viewing angle. As I'm standing on the edge and as Shannon's on the other side, it looks as brilliant as if we were right here in the middle.
Seamless, you're right.
So you have that edge-to-edge glass that gives you the edge-to-edge viewing angle too. And when you see the different colors that are on there, man,
wow,
look how vibrant that is.
Look at that.
It is so stunning to see it. And it's all those features that we put together that give you that 3D-like experience. And there are other TVs that are out there that are this price.
Oh my gosh,
but they're not going to be able to give you this type of quality. That's why Sharp was one of our top-selling televisions of all 2017. This is our first one that we offered this year. They wanted to, they tried to not bring the AQUOS line in, but we said we absolutely have to have it, because Sharp does have an entry-level TV that they offer at this price. But with the HSN customers, we said we wanted to give them the best, and that's what the AQUOS does. So you know when you see the name Sharp and when you see the name AQUOS, you know you're getting the best of the best. Just look at that pop of red. Man, that just seems like it's coming right off the screen.
It does almost look 3D.
It's only able to do it now because those key features. It's more than the resolution. It's the way it's lit. It's the contrast ratio. It's the refresh rate. You put all that together, and that is a movie experience that you can get.
It really is. And it's kind of like when you buy 14 karat gold, you know, 14 karat gold is 14 karat gold.
Right.
A clarity, you know, V1 diamond or whatever is, you know, the quality. When you say the name AQUOS, it's like 14 karat gold or a flawless diamond. You know you're getting the cream of the crop. You know you're getting the best of the best. Whole idea, though, is that you're not paying more for it. And that's the real genius behind this very limited window and limited quantity that Sharp was able to free up for us here at HSN. It is not something that we will see as part of our regular inventory for obvious reasons. They can and do and will sell this television for more money elsewhere. Frankly, we've sold it for more money than you're spending tonight. Only thing is, we have fewer than 300 of these now. So it is obviously and decidedly the only airing of the day. And man, oh man, look at that.
I know, I don't want to turn it when it gets to the flowers, because the flowers
says it all.
are